become, what they'd spend their newfound wealth on. If your peeps are anything like mine, it makes the whole concept of being rich something worth writing a love song about. There is no such thing as too much awesome. I'ma go ahead and say it out loud. Join me, won't you? I love money. There's no need for explanations or apologies. I also love pizza, and I can say that without tacking on a bunch of disclaimers. I love pizza, but you know it's not everything. Spending time with people you love and being of service are important too. Let's take back the word money and decriminalize it. Because until you do, you aren't going to be terribly motivated to let yourself make much. I've been broke and sad, rich and sad, broke and happy, rich and happy, and I'll take the rich version over the broke version all day long. Because money gives you freedom and options, and I really love freedom and options. Who doesn't? While we're at it, let's go ahead and decriminalize.
Yeah. Đang quẹo vô đường 77 nè, yeah, còn 5 phút nó về tới.
Ok, lái cẩn thận, bye.
Okay, bye.
Rich people, shall we? Contrary to popular belief, the rich are just people. They're not intrinsically filthy, nor do they deserve to be killed, eaten, or robbed. We live in a society that's made a sport out of judging people with lots of money. So regardless of how you feel in your conscious mind about the rich, i.e., some of my best friends are rich, it's important to be aware of any negative beliefs you may be harboring deep down. Of course, there are some rich people who totally suck, but some of them are awesome, just as some poor people totally suck, and some of them are awesome. The problem is that it's socially acceptable to roll our eyes when someone drives by in a Bentley or talks about how very many dollars they made this year. Meanwhile, it's part of normal conversation to complain about how broke you are, or to announce that you got your boots for a mere $5 at Goodwill. Snobbery works in both directions. If you're rich, thinking you're better than those who aren't is as equally lame as being broke and thinking you're better than those who are rich. Start paying attention to any disparaging comments that may fly out of your mouth or your mind when it comes to rich folk. Because if you plan on becoming one of them, it's going to be a whole lot easier if you actually approve of who you're becoming.
I love the rich.
Take a deep breath, trust your desires, and embrace the fact that your quest for riches is a quest to become more of who you truly are. We don't all desire to live a huge, fancy life or solve world hunger. That's not what this is about. It's about you letting yourself be the biggest badass you can be, whatever that happens to look like for you. You are meant to thrive, and by thriving, you automatically help others to thrive too. Think about it. Just standing next to someone who's being totally who they are, who is lit up by life, who goes for it fully, who believes anything is possible,
What the hell
who is
happened?
excited to be in on the adventure of spinning around on this planet, who allows themselves to look stupid, to fail, to succeed, to be rich, to be generous, to basically be, do, and have all the things and experiences that make them the most themselves. It makes you feel like you could go out and flip over a car, right? So why not be that for someone else by being the most you that you can be too? If you're a political activist, be as active as you can possibly be. If you're a musician, rock on with your bad self. If you're an attorney, fight for what's right. If you're a stay-at-home mom, raise awesome kids with great manners. It all counts. It all contributes. We're all equally vital. It's not a competition. There wouldn't be room for all of us to do all of the same things the same way, which is why we each desire to fill our own special spot in the world with our own special selves. Understand that your gifts, talents, and desires were given to you because you are meant to thrive and share your you-ness with the world as only you can. Please, oh please, allow yourself to